Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are going to cover the second set of upgrades to the Chinese laser. So the first thing is this little bed in here. A little spike of nails that's a little unstable, needs a wedge or something underneath it just to keep it stable. It's essentially just a sheet of 12 by 12 inch aluminum, and I drilled holes all the way around, threw in some rivets, and instead of pulling all the way, I just punched the rivet so that it didn't snap off. So I'm gonna roll some B-roll footage of how I made this thing. Hopefully you guys enjoy seeing that. But essentially, all the pieces, I just tried not to snap them. Originally, I had thought of mounting it, but I decided that it was much easier to get to if I put this not mounted. So there's the original mounting hole that I tried to put on there, and then I screwed this in. So much twist in it, did not like it. But now, this little guy is adjustable vertically, so if I need more height or less height to get closer or farther from the laser, both of which are an option. And one of the better parts is that this is completely customizable. So I can put in any height that I need on this. We can make it work exactly the way that we need to at any height that we need. And essentially I just put a piece of acrylic on there. That way when it actually cuts through, it will support whatever material I'm cutting. So that will work phenomenally. We just put this up here and it will support it versus that little weird clamping system that they had that I'm not a fan of. Another thing that I did between this time and last time was this little belt here. It's now humming like a 3D printer does. It was not. If there was too much force on this at all, it would just skip steps and it would be super out of whack and it would start cutting the wrong places. So I tensioned this. It did require taking it out, but it was very easy. There's a nice little tensioning nut on the back side that you just tighten it, and it's over here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but one of those three, I believe it's this guy on the bottom. Essentially, you tighten that, and it just moves the pulley on this side that direction, which tensions it. Super simple system. I just wish they had made it a little more accessible. That way, I could tension this, and it should have been tensioned from the factory. It was not. So that was another major upgrade that I had to do. Then, for the final upgrade, we installed air last time, and I just didn't have this little cable chain. So now, that little cable chain is in there. The most difficult part of it was finding something that did not impede the laser, or the length that did not impede the laser, how to attach it, drilling through there and making sure not to hit the tube behind, and all the while making it so that it can still feed completely at the opposite end. That's going to be annoying. Making sure this can completely feed at the opposite end in all four corners without hitting anything, tangling, etc. That way we actually provide some good airflow. So the last thing we did, we removed the fan duct that was in there, gave us a whole lot more bed space, gave us several more inches. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing all the little upgrades that I made. This one should be a little bit quicker, a lot more B-roll to explain what I was doing, but hopefully this cuts significantly better than the previous version. I'm really going to hope that this bed is going to work way better, because then parts just fall straight down, they don't get crushed like they were before, and hopefully this air system actually does help a little bit and the vacuum pulls even more. If so, I'm going to be super excited. I'm going to have to show you guys some cutting in another video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the CNC laser cutter upgrades, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.